wanted to do an update. And I turned my radio on and that Miracle Child song is on. So that is kind of cool. If you haven't heard it yet, it's by Brandon Lake, and it's really good. Turn that off. So it is May 31st, last day of May 2024. I just left my physical therapy appointment, and I can move this down. No, I can't move this. No, it doesn't do anything. I love this car, but the steering wheel's like a whole thing. Anyway, I wanted to do an update. I don't even know when I did my last update. I'd have to go look. I finished chemo February 29th on Leap Day, which I thought was kind of cool to find some cool things in all of this. Chemo was rough. Chemo almost took me out, man. That was rough. November, December, January, February, every 3 weeks with immunotherapy. And then once the chemo ended in February, I've gone every 6 weeks for immunotherapy. So I've already had 2 immunotherapy only. It's a shorter day. It's like a 2-hour day. So far, no side effects, but I am extremely fatigued. I did lose all of my hair. It started to grow back at the end of March, and the hair has been the most emotional part of the journey for me. I know people say it'll grow back, but I really wish they wouldn't say that, because I'd like to see them shave their head for no reason and wait for it to grow back, because it's going to take 2 years for it to get to where it was. And I loved my hair. I loved my hair. Yes, I know I'm alive. Yes, I have had all the people tell me all the things, and they can just zip it, unless they've been through it. If they've been through it, they're allowed to say whatever they want to me. But unless they've been through it, I don't want to hear nothing about the hair. So I tried the wigs. I wore beanies through April, and it just got to be too hot. And we're headed somewhere in a couple days. So it's gonna be hot there. It's gonna be hot. We're gonna make a stop to visit Ernie's family, and then need this trip. We were supposed to go in December of last year, so it's been since October of 2022 that we have been there. Anyway, chemo fog is a real thing. Chemo brain is a real thing. I was already had the brain and the fog, but then add in the chemo thing, and sometimes I can't find the word that I'm trying to say when I'm talking about something, and I can describe it to a T. It takes me 5 minutes to describe it, but I can't get the word. Like, it's right there on the tip of my tongue, and I cannot get it. And then hours later, I'll be like, oh, well, that's what I was trying to say. Physically, I'm so very tired all the time still. I'm, better than I was during chemo. That was a lot of sleeping. But if I go do something for the day, like I just went to physical therapy, I'm going to head to the farm. I'm helping my sister 2 days a week at her husband and her farm. I come home and I pass out for 3 hours. Like, it doesn't matter. I went to church on Sunday with Rose, and I came home and I passed out for 3 hours. So my body just doesn't have the energy. So any trips that we're taking here are going to be a lot different. I'm going to need to rest a lot. Everybody still checks in on me, and I'm gonna hopefully meet some really, really cool people. I shouldn't say hopefully, because I'm gonna meet some cool people when we go. Ernie and I are really excited about that. Ernie's tired. He worked through all of that and then took care of me. He just took care of me. Kids are doing good. The grandbabies didn't really know what was going on. They just knew Momo didn't feel good, and now Momo's just tired. And they never said anything about my beanies. I never let anybody see me bald. Ernie didn't even see me bald. My sister's the only one that saw me with no hair. And then I got the look, I was like, I'm like, are you sure you want to see this? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, it's pretty traumatic. Like, I have no eyebrows, no eyelashes, and no hair. And my one friend, Raquel, I love her. She's like, you're being polished. You're being polished. And I love, and she's going through this. She's gone through this for 5 years, I think. And so she's allowed to say things like that to me. And I love it because I know where she's coming from. But anyway, see, I lose my train of thought. Anyway, the grandbabies with the beanies. They never said a word, and so when my hair started to grow in, for my own sanity, for my own self-esteem, and my own I struggle with this. I mean, I loved my hair. I loved playing with it. I loved the way it looked, I loved the way it felt, and I'm struggling with this. It's growing in. It's growing in pretty good, I would say. Ernie's jealous because I have more hair than him. A lot of people say I have more hair than them, but and everybody's very kind and they say it looks really nice and it's coming in really healthy. But I miss my long hair. I just have to be patient, and some days they're fine and some days they're not fine. Just letting you know. But they, I started to wear my beanies back a little bit so I could let this show, so I could be more comfortable going out in public. I still can't work a full-time job. The pain is just too much. I come to physical therapy every Friday for my hip, my knees, my feet. The neuropathy is insane. Neuropathy is insane. Today he made me stand on this mat. I call it a torture mat for my feet. And it has all these little points and pokey things. And he told me to do 20 toe lifts on it. And I said, this feels like samurai swords going through my toes right now. Like, he goes, I'm going to use that. I have to speak tomorrow at a conference, and I'm going to use that. So they understand, like, what the level. And I'll do whatever he says. And I'm like, dude, this hurts. And he goes, I know, that's good. But it does help relieve some of the neuropathy. The tingling probably never goes away, I would say. It's always there. At nighttime, it's worse. At nighttime, the neuropathy is from my knees to my feet. And so my knees feel like 2 cement bricks, even with a pillow in between. They gave me a prescription I could take. It really just helps me try to get some sleep, but it doesn't really take the pain away. I would have to go back and watch my last update, but we're in May, so I've just been trying to get through my days. If I take a shower, that's my whole day. And they, it could take a year for the fatigue to go away. If that, the neuropathy could be a year, if that. So my options are, in a year I could feel better, or it's going to be forever. So those are my two, which that's awesome. I told my husband and the kids, I'm like, if this ever happens again, I'm not going through this again. I'm just not. I turned 59 in April. That was very nice to turn 59. So I just want to enjoy life right now. I'm trying to, I get to see my sister 2 days a week, and I'm working on some t-shirt ideas. I'm working on a website idea, which I'm very excited about, actually. And the GoFundMe is still up, which thank you for people who, even when somebody donates $25, that I can't even tell you how much that means. That helps us out. The Buy Me a Coffee. I might share that on social media. If anybody wants to buy me a coffee while I'm in. Can you see that? You can tell. You can tell where I think I'm going, right? I know I'm going. What else? I haven't been sick, really. I just been super tired. I got my port removed. Port was removed in April 1st, April Fool's Day. Thank you, Jesus. That was the worst experience. I needed that port for chemo, but it caused me so much pain from October 5th till April 1st. Every day. My whole neck swelled up. My back of my shoulder swelled up. The pain just... And the port was here, and it goes down into your heart. Which I tried not to think about that, because that's really freaky. But I can move this arm now. I can give Ernie a hug. I don't have to, anytime somebody would hug me, I'd have to, make a claw and protect this because it was so freaking sensitive and it hurt so bad. Blood work was so painful. Chemo was fine. The nurses at chemo were fantastic, but the blood work, I was in tears every time. And I had to get blood work every week, every Monday. So I get blood work every 6 weeks. I get the immunotherapy every 6 weeks. That's good. That's so good. I know there's people going through worse than I am. I have friends that are going through so much stuff. That phrase, just hang in there, I don't really like that phrase anymore. But really, that's all you can do is just do day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour, whatever. Just get through your day. I'm still trying to just get through my day. I try to find something good in every day. Church was really good. It was actually the chaplain for the Steelers did the sermon, and he talked about is there something you want to do it afraid. And I did the last year afraid. I did it afraid. So I feel like I could do anything right now. Physically, no. Physically, mentally, I don't really have any fear right now of anything. Financial stuff kind of worries us because I don't know when I can go back to work. And things will run out probably by August. It'll be we're not going to worry about it. God's going to take care of it. He took care of us up till now, right? He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going to be like, okay, Maureen, you went through all this and then I'm just going to leave you there. He's not going to do that. So I'm going to start like finding scripture to read and then writing my prayer out. He had talked about doing that, and I've never done that. And I'm actually just finishing up the Bible in a year. It's taken me 3 years to listen to it. And just things I've never done before. I think if I wouldn't have gone through this past year, I would have never thought to do these other things. So, do I wish I would have not gone through all this? Yes, because my body's just crap now. The swelling is going down. I think the steroids are finally coming out. So the swelling is going down. I'm still pretty swollen and round everywhere. I got the chemo belly, which is a thing that I don't like. And I'm just going to try to just enjoy the body I'm in because it's still here on the planet Earth. I'm still here. I can still do things. I'm not the same person. I think I'm who I was intensified, maybe. Definitely not the same person I was before. I don't put up with anything anymore. I don't have time for people who don't have time for me. And I'm not saying that in a judgmental, mean way, but if you know me, I give all of myself to people, whether they need help with their car or just to talk or their emotional state or food, whatever. I give 110% of me, and I've done that my whole life to you. And I don't have the energy for that now. And there's things that I have to do for my family and for myself and for God, and I can't be distracted by the takers. So leave me a comment if you have any questions about anything. I'm willing to answer any questions. I hope you're all doing well. I know some of you are not feeling well, and I know some of you are going through a lot of stuff, and I'm praying for you every single day. I have one friend that she had to go every week for chemo. I think it just ended, and she called it Throat Punch Thursday. I love people's sense of humor, man. I mean, it wasn't even, it was funny but not funny because it really took her out every week, and she had to go every week. And then I think Friday Fight Day, I think is calling the next one because she has to do stuff on Fridays now. But things are working, and she's doing better. And then another friend just got diagnosed with cancer, and I've had 6 since January. 6 friends, and I'm talking about people like that I know. Cancer does suck. Cancer sucks, and you're always going to wonder if it's going to come back. Like that doesn't. Nobody talks about that. Is it going to come back? What if it comes back? So I've changed my mindset through, even if it comes back, I learned that at a therapy session when I first started with the cancer treatments. Say even if, even if it comes back, God will be with us. He's with me. I can lean in on him. He's going to be there. He's not going to leave me alone during this. So even if I don't make enough money, he will make sure we are okay, and you can use it through your whole life. I've been telling my kids that every day since this all happened. So anyway, I'm going to go off to the farm and help my sister. And I just wanted to get an update so everybody could see where I'm at. Oh, there's the sunshine on my hair. It's kind of light. It was real dark when it came in. Oh, you guys got to see this, though. I'll show this on here. Show too much. Can you see that? It's like a cowlick, and it's this white. What the heck is going on here? So that, per the headband, I got to be girly. So I wanted the headband to just, I don't know. I get looks. I get pointed at. I get stares. I want you to really think about it. How often do you see a woman with like no hair or like super short? Like this isn't even a crew cut. It's like short hair. And you just wonder, like, did she go through something? Like you have a thought process of when you see somebody with short hair. So I miss my hair. It's making me more aware of things and of people. So I miss all you guys. We're going to try to get some vlogging done while we're gone. I still have 4 years of videos in my storage thing for Vegas. But yeah, we're slowly trying to get the house organized because it just it looked like a tornado went off while I was going through chemo. Like we were just trying to keep me alive every day, right? And now we turned our son's room into a craft room. I'm gonna be making T-shirts and something else, maybe, I don't know, print on demand things. But it's a slow process, and but I have to do this. I'm supposed to do this. This is what I'm supposed to do. And okay, my brain is everywhere. I'm gonna go see what the day has for me, and maybe we'll see you in Vegas. Maybe.